There's a very interesting concept which I would like to discuss with you today, and that is that you should know that free will is granted to all men. And if one desires to turn himself to the path of good and be a good person, the choice is his. And should the person desire to turn to the path of evil, the opposite part, the wicked part, then the choice is also his. You see, human species became singular in the world with no other species resembling it in the following quality, and that is that man can, on his own initiative, with this knowledge and thought, know good and evil and do what he desires at any given time. There's no one who can prevent him from doing either good or bad. Now, a person should not entertain that the thesis held by some people that it is possible that a man can do what he wants at any given time. The answer is yes. Each person is fit to be however they wish to be. They can either act mercifully or cruelly, be miserly or generous, or any other character trait. There's no one who compels a person or sentences him to lead towards one way or the other. It's all according to his own initiative and decisions, and the path that he chooses. Therefore, it's proper for a person to try to do as much as they can to be the right person. But it's all up to them. And since free choice is in our hands and our own decision, what prompts us to commit all the things which are improper are only from our own mind and our own decision. So the choice is in your hand. Any one of the deeds that man desires to do is given to him. Now you might ask the question, how could it be, since the creator of the world may have made a decision as to how the world is supposed to be? This may be true for the rest of the world. But a person shouldn't ponder, how is it possible for one to do whatever they want and be responsible for their own deeds? Is it possible for anything to happen in this world without the permission or the desire of the Creator? The answer is yes. Just as the Creator desired that the elements of fire and wind should rise upward, and the water and the earth should go downward, the heavenly spheres revolve in a circular orbit, and all other creations of the world follow the nature which the Creator ordered for them. And this is what it is, and this is the way it is. But for men have free choice, and they're responsible for their own deeds. This is something to understand and remember. And the person may say, well, I'm not quite understanding. Well, you have to know that there's a resolution to your question, as it says, that its measure is longer than the earth and broader than the sea. Some things we cannot understand, that is true. And some things are bigger than us. It doesn't mean they are not true. It just means that as human beings we are limited. Know, however, as a conclusion, that each and every one of us have free will to do either good or the opposite. I hope you make the right decision.
If you like what you've heard, please let us know by leaving a comment below. We would really appreciate if you would be kind enough to like, share, and even subscribe. Feel free to follow us on Facebook.